Oh no, using your lotion. How are you? Can you talk to you this morning?
Quickly.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot.
It is. It's
Okay, but the only thing is the way that I'm going to have to pitch it to Jed is that I got pressure from you guys to put up Beth. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll be like, I'm telling you, Beth is not safe if she stays on the block.
Yeah.
The reason why I put her up is because a lot of people heard a lot of shit she was saying.
Yeah.
They're loyal to you, they're not loyal to her.
Yeah. No, if you say that though, why would you put up Brayden? You have to put up Brayden, making it seem like you think you have to call next to it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, wait. Yes, how am I supposed to be wording this?
Because, okay, we have to sit down with you all together. Okay. But the problem is like, you want to put up Brayden because you think Brayden goes home next to Jed.
Oh, yes, yeah. I'm like, Brayden's not going to go home next to Beth.
No. Right.
I've already told you that Brayden is going to be impossible to go out. The only way he's going to go out is if he's sitting next to you because Ty and Beth won't vote against you.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, and I get it. I can see why you wouldn't want to do that, but I'm telling you, Beth is going home, and I'm going to have to put up to Sean.
Yeah.
Because it would look ridiculous.
That's what you have to frame it as, because the reality is, it's like...
How are you guys going to be pitching this to him, though? Because it can't seem like it's cooked up.
You have to pitch it, and then he has to come to us and be like, yo, can you believe this? I'm like, yo, bro, that's a sick move. Use the veto on Beth, and then we pull you down.
Yeah.
Because he think for sure we'll pull him down.
Yeah.
Because he thought that about the veto. He thought for sure it's in the veto.
Yeah.
So he'll think for sure me and Keith pull him.
I mean, I'll try. And I'm just going to be like, but this is going to maybe get you guys in some hot water with Beth. Because I have to sell it that Beth will go home. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, I'll be like, I'm telling you. Like, people were hearing a lot of sketchy shit about Beth. They're not going to keep her.
I don't care if Beth is not.
And then I also have to say, because he's going to try and pitch Kiefer to me, and I have to say, I can't put up Kiefer, even though I think he's shady AF, because he is the biggest target in the house next to me. And if I put up Kiefer, I'm signing my life sentence. Like, I have to say that to him. I'm like, next week, if it's me and Kiefer on the block, Kiefer goes, not me.
Yeah. Yeah. If we get him to you, he will do it. He will take that down.
It's worth a shot.
It is, because he's a big ego.
Can we try? Okay, so if he doesn't, though, can we trust that Kiefer is not going to flip on you?
Send me home?
Yes.
I'm on the block?
Yes.
I think so.
We have no choice.
I think so.
I'm just a little sketched out about that final three he made. With Jed and Beth. Like, is that total bullshit? If Jed doesn't bite on this plan, because if more physical things happen, you're probably the only one that stands a chance next to Jed.
I can't go home, Tera.
I can't have you go home.
I know.
You were so close to beating him.
I know. I thought I did.
But if I put up Kiefer, Kiefer's going. And if I put up Brayden, then Brayden goes on my HOH. Like, do you know what I mean?
Anyway, which way?
I don't think Kiefer will. We need to make sure, okay, because you want to know what could be the next HOH. You know that circle that they stand on with the pegs?
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
That's, if they're doing it, it would be coming up. It would be this one.
Yeah.
You're the only one that could beat Jed in that because you were just as tall as him. And you're lean. Brayden's just as tall, but he's not as lean. I don't know if he'd be able to hold himself up as long. Kiefer would not be able to do it.
Tera, I need to be here.
I know you do.
The problem is that, I don't know, we can talk about replacement. Even if you don't use me as a replacement, if Jed doesn't bite, I still think Beth goes home.
Yeah, I don't understand.
The reality.
Everybody knows he's going to take her.
Why I think that's better for everyone's game is because Jed would be pissed at me if I sent Beth at home.
Jed will be pissed at everyone.
But he'd be pissed at everyone.
Everybody. He's already pissed at me.
If I go up. I mean, either way, I think Beth goes home in that scenario.
The only good thing is that
if I go up, there's a risk I go home.
I don't think you'll go home, but it will be a risk. Or I don't think you'll go home. We have to ironclad Kiefer. Kiefer's the only one I'm worried about. I'm not worried about Brayden. The only good thing about if you're sitting next to Beth and you don't go home, Jed's not mad at you, which means you don't touch the block. And if I'm on the block, I'd kind of be counting on you.
But it's better for you guys if Jed is mad at me.
Oh.
Can you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then it's actually me against Jed now.
Yeah.
So that's why I was saying, if you don't put me on the block, because the reality is, it's like, you putting Brayden on the block and Brayden goes home, it would suck. But I both need to be here. If you put me up there, I could go home, and then we're all fucked, and we're together.
Would you and Kiefer vote out Brayden?
Never. I would never.
Yeah.
Because we need to get out. We need to separate them first and foremost. If we can't get Jet out, we have to get Beth out. Have to.
Yeah, he's taking her every time. He's not taking you.
I know
He's
this.
not taking me. He's not taking Kiefer.
I know
He's not
this.
taking Brayden.
I know this. That's what I'm saying. At worst, we have to separate them.
Yeah.
But if you put me up there, I could go home. I don't think I would either, but it could happen.
It could happen.
I think you just have to decide.
I'm just going to try and do the Beth thing. I'll be like, buddy, I didn't even want to put Beth on the block, but I got a lot of heat. There was a lot of pressure for Beth. She'd been getting caught in all of her shady stuff. The things she's saying about other people are coming back. People are pissed. And I'll just say to him, it doesn't matter who I put up next to her. I'm telling you, she's going home.
So what you have to do is, and if he uses the veto to take her down, it's to say you're putting up Brayden.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about, we need just a little bit more work on how to finesse why you're putting up Brayden. Because why wouldn't you just put up Brayden? Oh, because Beth would go home next to Brayden.
I'd be like, I'm fighting for second place. Brayden is the only person standing in my way to second place. If Brayden goes, then I have the shot of maybe somebody choosing me to be a second place option. I don't think he'll take it though.
Or you could sell it as, I think you'll go home next to Brayden and Jen.
And then just hope his ego.
Hope his ego is like, because he would be like, Kiefer and Tashawn would never pick Brayden over him.
Yeah.
He thinks he has us, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the other way. We'll talk about it. We all have to sit down and iron it out so our stories all match up.
Well, yeah, and so it doesn't look like we're all pitching the same thing.
No, you have to pitch it, and then he has to bring it to us.
Yes.
Like, can you believe Tera said this? And we're like, Jed,
I'll just be honest.
crazy move.
I'll be like, I wanted Beth to win that veto. I don't want Beth to go.
That's what I'm saying. So,
Beth is the last girl in here. If she goes, that is like, I am gone. But then, like, the thing is, everybody's pissed at Beth. That's why I had to put her on the block.
it works because, think about it. And you're pitching it. None of us have to pitch it to him after. He's just going to tell us. And we have to confirm that, that's a sick move. You pull down your girl, and then we save him.
Yeah.
He would trust that we'll save him every time.
Yeah.
Because like, Tara's out to lunch. Tara thinks we vote you out.
Yeah.
Because remember, the whole narrative this week is that we vote Jed out, and Jed thinks that we're playing it.
Yeah.
So you have to keep playing into that. You see what I'm saying?
The narrative that you guys were going to vote Jed out.
The narrative that I came to you pretty much saying that I would not use a veto on him. He knows I was doing that. It's not like he doesn't know that.
Okay.
Right? He thought I was using it on him. You thought I was pulling him down. But in reality, I wasn't using it.
Right.
So it's like, the narrative for the whole week stays the same, where you're under the assumption that all of us would turn on Jed.
Okay, yeah.
But we actually would.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I think it might be better if we frame it as if you want to pull down Beth, bring up Brayden. He might go for that because then only one of us is up.
Yeah.
And we vote him out.
Yeah. I'll try.
We'll talk more about it.
I'll just be clear. I'll be like, people were gunning for you and Beth. So I'm pretty sure Beth's going home. Sorry.
Yeah. Right. He uses veto takes down Beth, but he would do it for ego purposes, I think.
Yeah.
Because how
should I say to him? I'd be like, even your friends were telling me that they wanted you out. Do I do that? Mm-hmm. Is that gonna make him all pissy with you or no?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. I'll just be like, I got a lot of pressure to put you both out, and they said they wanted one of you.
Yeah, don't say you specifically, but say you both. Right. Yeah. But I think Beth goes home.
Yeah. I'll just be honest. I'll be like, it's kind of shit. I didn't want Beth to go home, but I don't think it matters who I put her up next to.
And if Beth comes down, I'll put it Brayden.
Yeah.
But if you come down...
Well, and I can say, that's what I'll say. I'll be like, that's what I'll do. I'll be like, honestly, I was hoping that Beth was going to win the veto, and then I could have put up Brayden. That's what I wanted to do, but I can't now. And I feel like Beth's going to go home. I won't even pitch him the idea. You got to make it seem like it's his idea. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm going to say. I never wanted Beth to go, but I got a lot of heat from everyone that they wanted to split you guys up. I was hoping that Beth was going to win, and then I could put up Brayden. And Braden probably could have gone, and then I could have seen if I could kind of deal with you guys. But I'm like, but now, since you got the veto, I honestly think it doesn't matter who I put up. Beth is gonna go home. And just see if he gets the wheels turning. Do you know what I mean?
You think he'd piece that together? You think it's too much for you to suggest that he pulls her down?
I could like crack a joke. I'd be like, it's not like you're gonna use the veto to save her, and that's probably the only thing that would.
Yeah, it just has to be a little bit more.
Just a little plant to seed.
A little bit seed planted.
Okay, I'll turn it.
Okay. Good. This could work. I think his ego could be his downfall.
And then do I tell him like, you know, like when you come down, like I'm gonna have to put up to Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, and then you'll have to see like who they want to go, but I'm like, I still think it's gonna be Beth. I don't think Braden's gonna vote out to Sean, and I honestly don't think Kiefer will either.
Yeah. That's how you have to do it.
All right.
I think he'll do it, honestly.
We'll give it a shot.
Of course, Mom. Bacon.